Flag.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with another competitive map feature to share with you all. Today we're looking at Brick by MythicFritz, and while Brick might be about the most generic name anyone could come up with for a map, this map is nothing short of awesome, and is definitely not generic. So this is a big team battle map taking place in the canyon of Forge World, and it is symmetrical, so it's a lot of fun for Team Slayer and multi-flag especially. And the map is just really nice because it makes the canyon feel a lot better than it normally does. Most canyon maps all feel the same, all kind of look the same, all play the same. This map looks, feels, and plays differently. Also, apparently warthogs can dance on this map, which I was not aware of. Herp, derp. Derp. Yeah. So anyways, like I was saying, the terrain is just used really nicely on here, and that combined with the structure gives it some really nice driving paths, and it gives it a really nice feel, which separates it from other canyon maps. The problem with most canyon maps is they all end up just being this big, wide open, flat area with a couple of buildings thrown in there that kind of are too open and all look the same, all play the same. But this one, not only does it not use the entire canyon, but just the structures are just great, and they're all very well connected. So on top of that, the map has a pretty cool vehicle set where you have 4 warthogs. So each team kind of starts off slightly separated, like about half the team spawning on either side of their base, each near a warthog. And then of course there is a neutral rocket hog and a neutral falcon. So the rocket hog is of course very good at countering the falcon, as well as doing some other things as well. And in general, it's just a great vehicle set, which is, you know, one that's not seen very often. You don't see falcons and rocket hogs very often. Last time we showed a map with either of those, it was Hivemind quite some time ago. And it's just a lot of fun. Makes for some pretty cool action. So there's these bunkers on the map here, and it's interesting because they're these positions where the sniper rifles spawn, and it's difficult to sort of flush players out of them with like the warthogs or falcons, or even with a DMR. But what you'll find is that using some explosive ordnance kind of persuades people to leave them a little bit. So this guy's thinking he's all cool, just picking off my teammates with a sniper, but boom. Yeah, so there's that, and then of course if you can lob a grenade in there like this, you can also take the guys out pretty well. But anyways, yeah, those bunkers are interesting in that regard. It is kind of fun to try to flush players out, and of course the rocket hog is pretty effective at shooting guys out of there as well. And the rocket hog is also just good at countering all kinds of vehicles, but of course what you'll notice is that the rocket hog is not very good at countering players on foot, and what'll happen is lots of explosions. And it normally doesn't end well for you unless you really know what you're doing. Of course the Falcon's a lot of fun on here too, and as you saw, there's this huge, I suppose it's the brick, this big piece of aerial cover right in the center of the map that kind of just breaks the map up and makes the map very fun to fly around on. And of course the bases are also very tall as well, so it just gives it some nice aerial cover between that and the bunkers and whatnot. And it's just a lot of fun. But what's cool is you can kind of, you actually have things you're flying around with the Falcon. You're not just flying over the whole map, you're actually flying around different obstacles. And I suppose this is where the map's name comes from also. This structure up here looks kind of like a really large brick. But anyways, the Falcon's pretty cool, but being a neutral vehicle, it's not always terribly powerful, but it is pretty effective if you use it right. But of course the rockets and Spartan laser are very good at taking it down. There's also a grenade launcher and 2 sniper rifles on the map, so there's a lot of power weapons. And in general, there's just a lot of fun to be had, because you can get anywhere from like 6v6 game to an 8v8 game, and just have just all kinds of different experiences. I think I tried to capture that in this video with, you know, you get your standard Warthog gameplay like we're showing here. You get your Rocket Hogs and your Falcon, and just all these different weapons, you know, all these different power weapons. And what it comes down to is that Brick is just a fantastic, just classic big team map. It doesn't do anything that would kind of, you know, it doesn't do anything that's unheard of, but what it does is it just takes like the core elements of what make a big team battle map good, and it just capitalizes on them and just makes them all awesome, just gives you a really fun experience on the map. And I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am. I am a bit of a BTB enthusiast, and I know some of you have been asking for some other types of maps, specifically 2v2s. I've been getting a lot of requests for, and I actually wanted to do a 2v2 before I featured this, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so you can expect to see several 2v2s, 1v1s, etc. in the future. This clip's pretty funny. I basically just fail hardcore and get super sad because this guy just eats like 900 DMR bullets, and it's really unfortunate. But anyways, one last hurrah on the Warthog. Me and DGAF kind of tear it up out here. It kind of feels like this sort of map that you're used to driving around on from Halo 3 more. It just, like DGAF and I were kind of talking, we're as big driving enthusiasts in Halo 3, we really enjoyed just getting in a hog and tearing it up on here. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, that kind of sums up the map, I suppose. It's, in a word, it's just awesome, and it's really just what you would expect from a good big team battle map. Lots of fun, so I think Mythic did a really great job on this one. I hope you guys enjoy playing on it. I know we're gonna have these gamer tags up, so more of you guys will get to play on it soon. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys look forward to seeing more in the future. So we are the best place to find cool maps to play with your friends, so I hope you guys keep coming back. Like the video, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys.